Michael Myers, costumes, candy, and pumpkins. What comes to mind when you hear these things? I'm sure some of you have some real crazy ideas going through your head right now. But what I'm referring to is Halloween. My own enjoyment of this spooky holiday led me to do a little investigating on it. I also figured it'd be fitting since little kids go trick-or-treating on Sunday. Through my research, I learned that there are a lot of things we didn't know about Halloween, including its unique history, our mysterious friend Stingy Jack, and the holiday spending crisis that it's turned into. Halloween is very unique. An article by Donald Bryan Johnson titled Spooktacular states that the holiday dates back 2,000 years ago to an ancient Celtic time. November 1st marked the new year on the Celtic calendar, which meant the end of summer and the end of harvest, and that also meant the beginning of winter and darkness, which is often associated with death. Celtics celebrated an event called Samhain the night before this new year. During this event, they believed that the spirits of dead people would return back to Earth. The friendly spirits would help Celtic priests make predictions about the upcoming year, while the unfriendly spirits were trying to slip back into the real world. In order to prevent the return of these unwelcome spirits, Celtic priests would build huge bonfires and have Celtic villagers dance around it in animal skins and animal heads, and this was the hope to trick the spirits and make them leave. But this is why we wear costumes on Halloween. But the story doesn't end there. Around 45 AD, the Roman Empire overtook Celtic land, and with that being said, their traditions followed. With Christianity becoming popular around the 8th century, the new year became known as All Hallowmans, or otherwise known today as All Saints. Therefore, the night before that was previously known as Samhain became known as All Hallows Eve, which then became Halloween. Now I'm going to tell you the legend of Stingy Jack. In an article published a few days ago on October 19th by the Huffington Post that cites the History Channel, Stingy Jack was an old Irish legend that dates back many centuries. Jack supposedly went and had a few drinks with the devil one night and tricked the devil into turning himself into money so they could pay for the drinks. The devil did so, but Jack ended up pocketing the money and placed it next to a silver cross, and that prohibited the devil from changing back. Jack eventually let the devil free, but he made the devil make a promise with him that he could not bother him for the next year, nor could he claim his soul when he died. The next year came, and the devil returned, and Jack played another trick and made him make the same promise. When Jack eventually died, God didn't want a trickster in heaven, and the devil kept his promise and did not take his soul. So he was forced to walk around with a single burning coal, which he placed in a carved turnip. In Ireland, kids did this to have fun, and they called this man Jack of the Lantern, which became Jack-o'-lantern. When the potato famine hit Ireland, many immigrants came to America, so they traded their turnips for pumpkins, which were native to America. This is the reason why we carve pumpkins on Halloween. Now I'm going to talk about how this has turned into a spending crisis. In an article by Kimberly Amato from October 6th of 2016, it is estimated that 1.7 million people will participate in Halloween, which is up 14 million from last year. It is projected that Americans will spend $8.4 billion, which is about $83 a person. That's up $1.5 billion from last year, and is also up about $9 a person from last year. $3.1 billion will be spent on masks and costumes. $2.5 billion will be spent on treats to fill little kids' goodies bags. And $2.4 billion will be spent on decorations for people's homes. $390 million will be spent on cards to wish people a happy Halloween. In conclusion, the history of Halloween is unique, which lets us celebrate this spooky holiday. The traditions that were brought over from America can make for some fun times, such as carving pumpkins. But remember, don't spend too much this Halloween.